I'm taking the video now.
Is that the ulam that you guys...
Sino opening speed?
Okay!
Opening inspiration!
Yes! Woo! Okay, opening inspiration. This is from the book, which I forgot the title. Make it your job to put other people on top today. Which means, if we make the right decision as a soup that we help the team to achieve its goal, everybody wins.
Wow, that's Thank you. So, let me ask you, what does that mean to you? How are you gonna be able to make the right decisions?
Well, of course, every details you have to, especially in my case, I have to know the behavior first of the representative in order for me to gauge what kind of approach that we need to do to motivate them, especially in their case. So motivate, celebrate, recognize everything that you do.
I really like the fact that you mentioned that you have to identify the behavior and the root cause behind it, because your coaching tactic won't be effective if you're not gonna identify what's really going on. Thank you so much, Bob. So since you started, tell me, what's your success story? I know that we just started the month, so can you tell me your biggest success story for the past month?
The biggest success, specifically to one agent, he came from previous batch. He's an extended agent from Team Brian. The last time that he's having problem with positioning and highlighting AT&T. Then after several set expectation, hot labs, follow-up, skill transfers, we were able to fix the behavior because he's having a hard time highlighting and positioning my AT&T. The previous score that she has is 5%, but now, in February, he ends up at 12%. So that's a big jump after we were able to fix the behavior.
Okay, that's very good. So what have you identified? What was the root cause behind him not being able to position?
He tends to stutter at the same time. If the customer started to what do you call that, object, I doesn't want to do that. Because the agent just simply said, oh, it's okay. There's no more overcoming. When he did that, he always mentioning the price, not the benefits. So what is this application is all about?
So you equip the agent on highlighting the benefits and overcoming the objectives. Thank you so much, Bob, because 12% is, a high achievement for an agent. Thank you for working hard for last month. So good job, Bob. Thank you. Now let me ask you, I know that we have new scores right now, but tell me, because we did our math yesterday, right? So how were you able to reach 104.4% attainment balance scorecard?
Where was that? Where was that last month?
What worked for you?
What worked for me? Other than the fact that I keep on reminding them of being responsible and accountable for what they're doing, and some, of course, the coaching sessions that we're doing non-stop until such time, and especially prioritization, because that is where we need to focus the B to A and then the C to B, so that we can hit the goal as early as possible.
And how many did graduate?
Out of 11, we have 7, so that's like more than 60%.
More than 60%. That's
Yes,
good.
and the next batch will be, I have one more that will be transferred back next week.
So thank you for following your prioritization on a pit stop group. So let me ask you, what happened to the 4 agents? What are the behaviors that we could have worked on with?
The first one identified, it's more on the will issue. So he's a tenured agent, but he has this tendency to do what he wanted to do. He know how to do it, but he doesn't want to do it. So that's more on the will issue. Right? The other one is somewhere.
Okay, I know. And how about the three other agents? What behaviors do you need to still focus on to ensure that they will hit the balance score?
It's more on highlighting your sales because that's our main focus that month. Even though there are follow-ups in the organizations since they're tenured, so there's no room there's a non-negotiable culture since they are on Tailgate. So setting expectations there with them. And now we're already set our expectations about the tools, the digital AT&T applications, and recommend clear and concise explanations to make sure that.
So for the three focus that we have. Okay, so let me ask you. I know that we are being too careful about working on with our YCT. So what's your plan with YCT since it's part of the cycle?
Well, YCT, of course.
What are the behaviors that you?
Of course, I will not focus more on the numbers because they might think
That's
that
right.
the other way around. I will look on I will differentiate if it's a skin in the wind. I'll focus first on the hold and ACM. That's really a big fraction or percent, place of biggest percent on the YCT. Once we fix that, then the talk time is very easy because we can easily identify that's more skill. Is it a clear concise or language problem? So that's when
Start with quick fixes,
Yes,
guys.
quick fix.
You learn from Bob, hold, and ACW. Those are like the real-time action plan that we have. Because I know that for talk time, we need to practice them with their exercise, effective tool utilization. So let's start with quick fix and prioritization. Thank you so much, Bob. Who's your focus for today?
Focus for today. Just a follow up on
You have a
the remaining
focus?
two. It's Garcia and Dennis. So I already done with the set expectation yesterday. So I'll be doing a hot love and a skill transfer with the positioning just to make sure that they're aligned. And
Hey, so when are you planning to do the role play certification for mobile share value? So you might want to do that now with them. Since you're focusing on my ATT because we still have to educate our.
at the same time, role play, a keyboard role play, you can see them also if they're consistent. Since it's a role play.
Alright. Thank you so much, Bong. Give a hand for Bong. 104% attainment last year. Awesome. Let's start with you over there.
Nobody.
The most tenured supervisor. The other way around. What's your success story with them?
For last month, my success story would be Rona Indalo.
Why?
Why? But
Why not?
Last January,
Rona, where's Rona?
over there, her level
She's
TR,
out?
her level TR, she ended up 5.3 WTR last January. So upon pushing and calibration, one of the things that we need to work on with her is really communication identification. She knows how to probe, she knows how to provide ACR statements, but she has the tendency to just, okay, or not identify the issue by effectively asking those probing questions. So what the customer says, she just do it, but she doesn't really ask why the customer needs
Or
it,
identify the
why behind why the customer is calling about this issue. So what we did for skill transfer, and which we followed up with hot labs and rapid fires. So we included her on my rapid fires. And we also did DFM so that she would be able to hear how she improved. And as a bonus, she has the highest WTR from the team. And they get like 85%.
Wait, I want to hear the FCR.
I wanna kiss her.
FCR is at 85.5. And she's also one of my biggest players when it comes to MFO. She ended the month with 28%. Overall, she is at 110% attainment.
Wow, Max. Good job, Badette. Thank you for working hard for Rona, Maquindano.
Are you saying that the others
So
are
what
not
worked for
like
you, Badette? What's your attainment?
kidding?
107.
Wow, 107 mo? 104. Okay, let's hear it. What's your secret sauce? What worked for you last time?
What worked for us, since we've been struggling really when it comes to MCR ever since the day began. Really struggling with MCR. One of our action plan is the real-time support for customers who've been calling like
Are you
last,
doing that, guys? Are you
7
doing that?
days. Doing the account review, that's really what we need to work on.
So what was that again?
Doing a real-time transfer customers who called us more than once a day or even within the last 7 days just to make sure. I admit that we are still struggling when it comes to FCR, but that action plan really caused improvement because from January we ended at 69.7, we ended the month at 72.9. Still not at goal, but there's huge improvement.
That's good, very good. Thank you so much, Badet. So guys, Badet is reading and applying the WICAP that I've said working on for 4 hours. So thank you for spending time. No, I really appreciate that. Thank you for executing the action
Slap in
plan.
the face.
So let me ask you, what are the behaviors that you will be working on this month to ensure your consistency or even more than 107?
One of the things that we have trending behavior on the team would be efficient utilization, setting proper expectations. Advisors can navigate through the rules, however, they tend to miss one expectation that could really bound the call. That's one. We also need to work on empowering them with completely utilizing tools such as art, and of course, being clear and concise, just like what you mentioned, and still work with digital experience, making sure that it's still part of their resolution.
So what's your plan then to fix those behaviors for this week?
First, we have to make sure that they know how to do it by digital transfer, APRP, and whatnot. And
What are the action plans that we have for the cluster?
which action plan goes to you?
For FCR?
Spot
Well,
check.
of course, MSR, the role plays or the MSBP.
So how many have you?
Since last month, I think I was able to finish 11. Because I started
Have they all passed?
Yes, they all.
Okay, so what do you have to do next since they passed?
Follow up po! Sinabi ko
After,
follow up!
then, what's,
SE.
what else?
After that,
What am I asking from you yesterday during our map?
what's that? Can you give me an idea?
Get the best call from those
wow,
people.
yeah.
Okay?
Challenging.
Okay, challenge your team. And that is also like our
The wow
trophy,
story.
sharing it with other teams that we have a best call for MSVP. You know, I remember when I joined Nestings, our promise talk yesterday, they told me that they listened, they did barge, and most of our calls are really about MSVP. So make sure if you haven't started that, start it now so that we can fix behaviors around our customers' time because it's taking too long. If our agents are not experts when it comes to MSP. Okay, so thank you so much. What else? What other action plans do we have?
The automatic guide for FCR5.
Yes, we're still doing that.
And,
What's the new one?
4321.
Oh, what's that? Can you walk me through?
Basically binding or a call where an advisor or customers called in more than once but still scored 1 for FCR.
So it's like customers called more than one time.
But
The agent was able to turn things around and the score is still 1. So please give me calls like that also for me. And also, I also send names to QA for monitoring to partner with them to make sure that we will move our BNC agents to A, specifically on resolution. Thank you so much, Badet. Who's your focus for today? One last question. For your hold, 16.4 is this correct?
yeah.
16.4? So,
Did that happen?
My God.
how are you validating that today? How are they doing?
Make sure that
All of
we
the above that you're using doesn't
instead of not only putting some
it's different.
and
It creates for you.
seeing treatment with our warm transfers. Because what we tend to do before is doing the warm transfer.
So you mean if I listen to your agents today, I won't hear any dead air?
You will still hear dead air, but it's minimal.
It's not more than 16 seconds.
It's because some other
So make sure we don't put customers on mute also. Talk to our customers, talk to our customers. I'll join Chloe's DFM trial at FCR5. So if you're not able to find the call, I'm not sure if we're still having issues with call copy, but any call will do. I want 10 minutes. Alright, thank you so much, Badet. 107% attainment. Good job.
Yes, good job.
Beating the newest supervisor.
High five! High five!
With supervisor.
Let's hear it from the birthday boy. Belated birthday boy.
That's it.
Who's your success story?
Success story would be Dayan Beninoy.
Really?
Yes!
Why?
After doing a lot of skill transfer, I also have a personal plan for her for the month of February. She's seated beside tenure agents, so she can adopt the ACR on how it is
What's
executed.
ACR? For the benefit of the video.
Acknowledge, connect, and
Wow!
My God, I know that!
I didn't think you would be able to answer that.
So after doing so, last month she ended up at -12. So February, -12 for WTR. So because of our skill transfer and those action plan that we did, she ended up at 54%
Wow,
this month.
that's a huge
No,
jump.
February, yes.
For a newbie like her.
Exactly. She's more conversational, right? On the middle part of February, that's why she was able to move her numbers. She was able to meet the satisfaction of the customer, and everything is history, including FCR, of course WTR. It's connected with each other.
That's good. Very good, MJ. Okay. Since MJ mentioned that he worked on ACR, which is not our focus for the whole semester. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we will have the top 3 focus. We always do that because, if we really validate and listen, but do root cause analysis, there are times that those agents might be good on the top behaviors that we have for the site. So make sure to validate, identify the root cause behind the behavior so that we will coach the right behavior. Like what you did. Good job, MJ.
Yeah, and knowing that
So good thing
she
that
came
she's
from
not
this-
gonna be removed from the...
I'm so happy about it.
Congratulations.
Yes, exactly. And another good news is that she's number 7 on our KPI.
Really?
Yeah.
I think there's something wrong with the KPI. No, just
I
kidding.
think so.
So what worked for you? What's your attainment?
For attainment, 102%. I know,
Yeah, but that beat you. But it's still 102%.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
So what
pit
worked
stop.
for you?
Bob,
Yeah.
Bob, I have one question. What's your FCR again?
Yes,
February.
104%! 104%!
Yeah.
So what worked for you?
What's working for me is, especially for FCR last month, we were able to feed 78%, and as far as I remember, we're the highest on the site. So we're working more on tool utilization, making sure that we set proper expectation, and then we're more into creating urgent cases. We don't easily, when we're about to say no to our customer, I'm making sure that they're engaging me in the call, providing options. And last, I'm making sure that the last resort that we have would be our case team.
Involved to resolve. No one says no to our customers unless supervisors know it or SMEs know it, or our last resort will be our ICU. We'll be speaking later. So thank you so much for doing Involved to Resolve, MJ. So I know that currently you're currently struggling with your numbers, but do you know what are the things that you need to focus on? I know that this is just 5 surveys so
Yeah,
far, right?
I understand.
So what have you observed so far?
We're just at 20% for WTR and 50% with FCR. I'm not alarmed. I know we can recover from this one. And I have checked our dashboard. Michael Quijano.
Yes, I saw that.
Michael Quijano.
Can you
It
find
is-
the call and let's do trials?
Yeah, it is a transfer call to transfer billing responsibility. So I haven't listened to the call, but what I'm looking at based on the account notation, it's more of the FCR. It's more of the providing option to the customer right before you transfer it. So that's what I'm looking at right now. But
Make sure
you can have a try it later.